Oh, there we go. That was easy.
Wow, you can see how tan it's gotten.
There we go. Have to pull that down real quick. All right, sorry, we was working through some technical issues. That was funny. It's weird because I got my face right here, and then I got the camera right there, and then I got that right there, so I can see everything. So I'm just trying to work through all the, all the good stuff. Can y'all hear me well? Do I sound pretty good? Here, hold on, China, you do a sound check real quick. Can y'all hear me well? Do I sound pretty good? Nope. Let me see your mic. Here, just hit this button right here. And it should be.
Hello.
Yep, you're on there. Cool, we're good. We're up and running. All right, so we got a slew of things to talk to y'all about today. I don't even know where to begin. We had a blast. We had fun. I don't even know where to start.
I don't either.
Like, I seriously don't know where to start. We had oh, sorry. I should probably turn that down, huh? Yeah. Yeah, no, we had so much fun. Actually, I'm going to pull up the, what's it called, so I can see anybody that's commenting. If you guys are here, make sure you smash that like button when you're coming in. Wait. Oh, people are already commenting. Hey, it's traveling time. Hey, sorry, we don't really do lives that much, so it's kind of cool to see you guys. Got it. Team Reese. What's up, Team Reese? Who else is here? It looks like the traveling type. Hey, guys. Oh, thank you guys for showing up. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, cool. Sorry you guys had to see us, working through all the kinks and whatnot. We don't really go live that much. Setup. Yeah, we got a whole new setup. We got the camera here, and we got the StreamYard going here. So I'm working it out, and better things to come. So I will take all the praise and all of the critical feedback and whatever later on after we get done, or while we're doing it right now. Yeah, so what was I gonna say? Where do you want to start?
I think we should just start from the beginning.
From the beginning of getting onto the ship?
Yeah. So obviously,
okay.
With Icon, we booked this October of 2022.
Yeah.
So we waited a year and a half almost.
Yeah.
To get on this big ship.
Y'all, that was daunting if I'm being completely honest, because I remember making payments. And then we stopped making payments, and then it crept up on us so fast.
And then we moved, and then we, we had a baby.
Move.
We moved.
Oh,
we had all kinds of things just go on.
Dang, that did happen. I forgot all about that.
So, but we finally got there, and first and foremost, we're gonna do pros and cons.
True.
See what we liked, what we didn't like, But I think overall,
trip in Texas. Hey, sorry.
I think overall we had a lot of pros.
A lot of pros, especially for us never having been on Royal before, and then never having done an inaugural cruise. Yeah. So let's get into it. Let me pull up my list of things that I got. Do you have your own list?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to start with embarkation. How about that? Number one, good job on Royal.
There's not much to talk about because it happened like that.
Yeah, exactly my point, girl. Okay, so wait, let me fix my shirt. It's starting to crumple up. I'm sorry. No, okay. So from the beginning, we got the shuttle from the airport because it was just smart. We figured because we heard all the horror stories for what was that? Wonder? Was it the Wonder or was it? It was a Carnival ship. No, it was Mardi Gras.
Yeah, it was.
Everybody that got on Mardi Gras for their inaugural cruise. Mm-hmm. I remember seeing a Vacation Vibes video. She was like, I was in my Uber for for so long, and we were just getting frustrated. And the more you sit in the Uber, the more you pay. And I'm like, nah, I'm good on that. So we paid one flat rate straight through.
Yeah, it was through Royal. It was $20 per person, so it was $40.
Yeah.
They pick you right up from the airport. They have a separate lane that they go into.
Yep.
Versus Ubers and taxis and
free.
Personal.
They get your bag.
People dropping you off. And it was quick and easy. I mean, they drop you right off at the front door. You're not like in the hustle and bustle of like everybody else. But we were just like really scared about Ubers and like being stuck in traffic and having to go around and around, and which actually did happen to my dad. My dad and his wife Lee were on their way there. We were like, "Hey, where y'all at?" We had already gotten there, and their hotel was closer to the port than the airport was, and we got there first. So, like before they did, but I don't think they had too many issues. But my dad did say that he was like stuck in traffic for a little bit. So, I mean, I think what we were thinking was good on our end. Like we just kind of were like, well, it's an inaugural cruise. Let's do the actual shuttle with Royal. It was worth it, to say the least.
I think so for sure. Like the help staff that was actually on the bus, like the people that were driving the bus and whatnot, and the men that grabbed your bags for you and everything, they were very helpful, and like the porters and whatnot, like they were very helpful in the very beginning and then getting off as well. And not only that, they organized and took care of our bags in such a way that it was like seriously hassle free. I felt very very Jesus taken care of. Jesus mercy. And then once we got to the port, they said, "All right, everybody, don't rush off at once. Here's what we're gonna do." And this is how it went. And of course, they threw in if you want to tip our guy, this is what you can do. Of course, I tipped them because they were pretty awesome. It was an very efficient process. So once we got to the port, there's these queues, like a line that was outside of the actual terminal. And it was pretty cool to see that because it was specifically for Icon of the Seas. I have never seen that for, like Carnival, you got one port for multiple ships, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But with Royal, they had just specifically Icon of the Seas related terminal. And that took me out. I know you can see it in my excitement for the first day of embarkation. We walked up to the guy, he says, "There's no wait, just walk on." And we said, "Huh?"
Don't mind your boarding times.
No boarding times, just go. I was like, "Excuse you?"
Yeah, we were like,
you sure you want to tell me that? Yeah. So we kept going, and we get in, and boom, right there is a picture opportunity. Perfect. Y'all, mind you, this all took, 5 minutes? Maybe. We went in, got our pictures taken. They did the whole face thing, facial recognition. We checked our documents, boom, we were on. It was seriously one of the fastest processes I've ever seen getting on a cruise. Mind you, we're not, how many cruises have we been on now? What is that, 8 or 9? I think that's 8. I think that's 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cruises, yes. Vacations.
Sorry, I'm hearing this because it's in the background. But yeah, we were ecstatic with how we got on that ship. And then once we saw the ship's shock and awe.
Yeah.
That factor alone took me out. Right when I walked on, I remember like just having me and China kind of just sat there like, yo.
Well, we had this whole plan like leading up to what's the first thing you want to do when you get on the ship? And we got on there, we forgot everything.
Oh yeah, we had no clue what we wanted to do when we got on. We were just like, "Ooh, piece of candy! Ooh, piece of candy!
Champagne!" Hey, there's not concentrated. Hey, there's not percent. We were just like all over.
That's right.
I mean, it was like, it was like somebody said in one of our videos, like we are all like kids in a candy shop right now.
Tracy from it was Tracy. Hi Tracy. From the Traveling Type.
Yep.
She said it.
She's like, we're all kids like in a candy shop right now, and we really were.
Really were. And that hype for me didn't wear off until what?
Later that night when we got in the bed finally, we were like, oh my god.
Yeah.
But easiest embarkation ever. It was nice. She's tripping text and said, really big ships have that effect on you. Yeah. Because there was just so much.
Yeah, I was seriously. People kept asking me how I felt about it. Tripping Texans, and they kept said, "Hey, how is this? How do you like Royal?" And they were like, "How do you like the ship?" Number one, we now love Royal, but even more so, we were overwhelmed by that ship. Very overwhelming. I know a lot of other people have said that. I know that who Life with Us TV, they said it. They felt overwhelmed, but within all that overwhelming action going on, there was seriously something for everybody to do, and that right there alone was fantastic to me. Uh, just knowing that, like I wasn't ever going to be bored. Not that I'm okay being bored, but still, like, is something for everybody, and that is one of the best things for me that I noticed about the ship.
Yeah, I think getting on, I think this was our 1 a year vacation without our kids.
Yeah, mom and dad.
So it was just like us, and we were like, okay, we get to like just relax. But then it kind of started to set in that it wasn't going to be as relaxing as I thought if we didn't have the intention to relax. So if you go on that trip, like you need to have the intention to relax and like make sure you actually carve out time for that. Because otherwise you're going to be running rampant on that ship.
It was ridiculous.
Constantly something to do. There's a show, there's a live music somewhere, there's bingo, there's casino stuff going on, there's bar stuff going on. Like there's just so much going on all the time. So, and that's, I mean, I think that's on like any cruise, you find anything to do for everybody. But yeah, we definitely have to sit down for a second and be like, hey, let's pause for a second and let's like actually relax and remember that we're on vacation. But I think that Icon did a really, really amazing job. One of my pros.
Yeah.
They did a really amazing job spreading things out on the ship. So it didn't feel like you're like on top of each other all over the place,
True. Like okay, so being able to get, number one, if you didn't get put on your walking shoes to get from one side of the ship to the other, I'm sorry for whoever was wearing heels or whatever dress shoes you were wearing, because Jesus mercy.
Yeah.
That was a long, it was a long walk from one end to the other. I've never walked that long on a ship before.
Yeah.
And
if you found yourself at the wrong end, you'd be like,
oh yeah, oh God, that was funny. You were just like, your heart was broke. You were just like, you know what?
You're like, can we find something on this end to do?
Yeah, facts. And the best part about it is if you did go to the wrong end, you can always skip back to Sorrento and grab a slice of pizza, because that pizza was
really
I have oh my God, like we've been to MSC and Carnival so far, but the pizza does not compare to Royal. It was so good. Cheesy, always warm, always hot. Oh my God. And the different selections that they had each night. Now the combination was my favorite.
Yeah.
That combination pizza was my favorite.
So what was one of your cons?
Ooh, who's asking that?
Me. I don't know.
You?
I don't know if anybody tried this, but I am. Hello, new followers. Hi, Valerie.
Valerie, welcome in. Valerie, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the warehouse. Come on in. One time you're a guest, the second time family.
You make yourself at home.
Yeah, make yourself at home. We got plenty of snacks, plenty of whatever. Just go get whatever you need. No, I'm kidding. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you.
The Traveling Type said, I agree. Sprinklers is amazing.
Fantastic.
Yep. It was really good. We had it at least
every night. Oh, every night, except for the one night that we went to the club.
Yes.
Okay. It was after what? It was at the Red Party?
Yeah, no.
Let's go with that con.
It's the music hall. That's
let's go with that. It was music hall. That's right.
Because I remember we went to music hall one of the nights that we just all like ended up there, and it was like 2:00 in the morning, 3:00 it was like 3 a.m. and we had obviously all been having drinks.
Oh yeah.
And Rento's wasn't open.
Started it.
Well, so Rento's wasn't open, and that was like my con. I remember saying the next day, I was like, "That's a con for me on this ship." Is that like there's not much open, but the party is still going.
Facts.
So I'm like, well, drunk people want food
and soaking up food too, not just regular food.
Like we want like greasy,
bready food,
good food.
Yeah.
So that was my only con.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. You know what? I'll tag on to that. That plus like my biggest con was our room steward.
Trippin' Texan said Fame always starts it.
Yo, wait, no, because we was all chilling.
Laura said that. Vanessa said that. Vanessa was like, she warned you. She warned you. She said, don't do it.
She said he's gonna try to get me under the table. I kept up with him.
I mean, I kept up with him.
I kept up with him very well. No, okay. So we was all chilling. Where at 1400, that bar is fantastic. By the way, they had this drink
Very good
that
bar.
they give you a bubble on top of it, and it's so good. But yeah, no, we were sitting there, and out of nowhere, here comes Fane, and he said, uh, "Who were we sitting with at the first in the first place? It was me, you, Parker's on the go. Um, Jesus, I was so messed up by that point 'cause I had already started taking
I
woohoos.
think Team Race was there.
Team Reese was definitely there. Team Reese was there. I don't think
Vanessa and
were they?
Christina were
I thought they were always down
already
there.
there.
Yeah. Anyway, we was chilling at 1400. They said, "Hey, what's good with the Jaeger shots?" I looked at BP. BP looked at me. I said, "We really doing this?" And then, what's the name? Fane said, "Come on, guys, we're gonna do these shots." I was like, "All right." So we headed down. We took a couple more shots upstairs of like woohoo shots or whatever. Finished our drinks, and then we headed downstairs to the casino. Y'all,
Musical.
we had to get to the music hall through the casino.
Yeah.
If you don't know, on Icon, there's an escalator that takes you down to the casino, and then in the casino, there's these double doors that can take you straight into music hall, which is a really cool club setting. Yeah, those Jaeger shots in our system, it felt like college all over again, and I don't know, it made me hit that F it button super hard. I said, F it, more shots, let's go. I think I took pictures with everybody.
So then, freaking 2:30 in, I'm like, wow, I'm really hungry.
I'm really hungry.
I'm like, dang, I'm like,
But
looking
you
on the
were.
app, like trying to refresh it. Like, are you fresh?
Yeah.
I get up there and it's freaking shut down. I was like,
Yeah.
oh man.
Yeah, she was sad. I remember.
Happy Super Bowl day. I mean,
Who
I don't
said
really
that?
care about the Super Bowl much, but happy Super
Let
Bowl.
me see this. Okay, who's talking?
I never made it to the casino.
Who said that? Oh, you guys never came down to the casino?
Oh, you guys didn't.
Oh,
come
that's
down to the
right.
thing,
Because y'all went
they-
back upstairs to what's his name? RJ. That's right. I thought they came down with us for a second.
No.
I was
No,
so gone that
They
night.
stayed at 1400.
I was so gone.
were up
I don't
there
think
with
I've ever
them.
drank that much since college. No. This is another night. I'm not gonna bring that one up though.
Okay.
April 20th can't get here fast enough for you. Selling on Icon. Girl, you better do it. Valerie, hey, when you get there, have some Sorrentos for me. Made it to the casino. That's funny. Sorry, I'm just reading y'all's comments so far. Anyways, no, the second con that I have outside of no food being open late was our steward, our room steward. Like he would come by in the mornings, and which was fine. And he told us that, like, when he saw us out of the room, that he was actually gonna proceed to go clean, and that was perfectly fine with us. However, he kept coming back, like at times when we were getting ready and we needed the room. He was never done with the room. Like we would leave to go to breakfast, and the room still wouldn't be clean.
Well, not just breakfast.
Or,
He would
like,
leave for like extensive
like
amounts of
hours out of the
time.
day.
And he like wouldn't make it at all.
Mm-hmm. And as soon as we get back to our room, we hear cool.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's no way that you're knocking on my door right now.
Yeah. So, and I chalk it up to it being in a novel cruising.
Yeah.
And there being more people. And
No,
so I was giving.
that sailing only had 5,000 people on it.
One thing, having more people than the shakedowns.
Yeah, true.
So I'm like giving him some grace because of that.
Yeah.
But also, it's like, well, we kind of like on the last day we missed out on a couple of the gifts, like the merch that they were giving out, because he didn't come on time.
Yeah, which, if I'm being honest, like I'm not necessarily, I'm not here for the gifts. I'm here for more so the experience. But at the same time, I mean, if I paid for it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I
Give it to me.
just like having my room clean when I come back.
Yeah. So that was another con that I had. And I'm really gonna be honest, when I wrote out this list, I didn't write out pros and cons. I just wrote out things that I remembered, and I wrote them down as they were like happening. So capacity, the capacity of the ship, guys, we were not on top of each other. We really weren't.
It's not a full. It wasn't a full sailing.
We didn't know. I didn't know that until I was actually like probably 75% of the way through with the cruise.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I started to figure out. I'm like, all these rooms cannot be filled. These rooms cannot be filled.
Yeah.
So at one point, it just hit me, and I was just like, "No, this ain't a full sale." And so I asked, and they told me, "Yeah, there's only about 5,000 people on here."
Team Reese said we had to ask ours to start coming in the morning instead of evening. And honestly, we should have done that.
We should have.
I just am one of those people that try to be so like, flexible and easygoing, and that's what we kind of told them at first. We were like, we prefer the morning, but our dinner time is, I think our dinner time was 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, but if you do it while we're at dinner, like that's fine too.
Yeah. Like,
and he's like, well,
care.
I'm off at 8 or whatever he said, and like it just didn't get done. So kind of disappointed in that, but not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things.
Well, sorry, I'm looking at these options, and we'll figure this stuff out as we go, because I didn't know that you could like pin messages straight from YouTube. I wonder if I can do it straight from StreamYard.
What's that?
Anybody knows? Go ahead and tell me.
J2423. I don't know who that is. But
hi, how are you? Welcome into the channel. I'm trying to figure out how to leave messages on the screen, but you know what? I'll figure that out later. Oh wait, no, here go the comments. Yeah, look at me doing stuff. J2423. Wait, is that my cousin Jay?
I don't know.
Let me see. Oh, it's James. Hi, it's Rachel's James. It's my sister's fiance. That's crazy. Hi, James. If you're with Rachel, tell her I said what's up.
Okay.
That's crazy. What up, dude? That just made me happy. Thank you for watching my stuff, man. That makes me happy. Welcome in. But yeah, no.
So this brother-in-law, James.
Right? I was like, who? What was the last thing we were talking about? Capacity. No, we were not on each other. Sorry, y'all. My ADHD went everywhere. It was fun being able to just walk and see all the different types of seats, and like knowing that if we needed someplace to sit down for a second, we could. The bars had great seating. The swimming pool areas had great seating. Even when we got into the let me back up on that one, because kids kept getting in and out of jacuzzis and it started getting on my nerves.
That's something else.
That's a con I'm gonna get to. But yeah, no. The types of seating that there was, like the little chaise, like the loungers and the chairs and the cool little like things that you can sit in. I swear, on any other ship that looks great, but I'm not gonna be able to get on it. Cruise, I got on it and didn't even have to fight nobody. There was like 7 different beds next to me at the pool. That
was a big one. That was a big pro for me. Is that, and I think like, because on any type of cruise, you try to go to the pool and you ain't got nowhere to sit. You ain't got nowhere to lay. You're fighting for beds. If you're like sitting there watching people sit there and then like watch them get up to leave. So that was really nice. We just walked up to the pool in Chill Island. Yeah, we were in Chill Island. We just walked up to the pool, found a spot right there, and that was it.
Facts.
And we just sat down.
So great.
So, we had the loungers, actually, the big loungers. Those were really nice. It was all types of different seating. It was very intentional, I think, in the idea it was very intentional. Sorry. It was intentional for their, like, idea of, like, having everybody be able to, like, sit somewhere. I think the only place that I didn't see a ton of space in was the adult area and hideaway. I feel like that was too small. We had the loungers. We had the loungers because my dad, he accidentally bought 2 beds. So we got to experience that. So we had a specific spot because it was paid for, but I just kind of feel like there wasn't enough pool space there. They should have made that adult pool bigger. Okay, we're grown-ass adults. Okay, we need some. We are. That's the only time that we felt like, okay, we're kind of on top of each other. And that's why I didn't spend too much time in that pool. I spent a lot of time in that day bed and like reading my book because it wasn't all on top of people. But yeah, I think seating like just everywhere. It was really nice. Yeah.
I'm gonna get to this one real quick. It says they were talking to Valerie. You guys are going on what? It says you guys are actually going to get on it. When are you guys getting on that ship? Because I remember
she said November.
Wait, we're booked. Oh, duh. Okay, never mind. Sorry, guys. um, I really wanted to see you guys on there because I remember going back and forth with you guys on Insta about that. Excuse me. Kids in jacuzzis. Oh wait, this is what's it say? Kids in jacuzzis annoying. Yes, kids playing in jacuzzis is a no. No, is a no go. Where's your mama? Facts. Because and the funny, no, y'all. The thing is, we were sitting there and we would be sitting like we would like be watching these kids with food, drinks,
Oh yeah.
spilling it in the jacuzzi, and then their parents would just be like,
Literally playing with the champagne flutes like in the pool.
like,
And
no.
I'm like, that's
like,
nice.
where are we right now?
I don't know.
It's not. It wasn't.
I mean, I know that how my kids are. I don't know. My kids aren't like that.
Yeah.
But okay.
It wasn't. It wasn't anything that I was happy to see with that. Like I didn't like seeing the kids playing around in the pool. Or in the pool, yes. In the jacuzzi, no. Like if you were with your parents in the jacuzzi and your kids were, well behaved or abiding by the rules. I won't say well behaved. I'll say abiding by the rules at least. I was okay. But once I saw the food and the sausage from the pizza and like chicken pieces and no.
Also,
never again.
Like if you see a bunch of adults around looking at you like kind of planning to be in the jacuzzi, like take your kids out.
It's like we want to enjoy it too.
Go to Thrill Island.
Yeah.
Go to the pools. Like do something else with them. I don't know. I just feel like that's just not the time or place.
Close enough to watch, but he's pretty mellow. Yeah, no, dude. Yeah, no, y'all got a great kid, man. We were sitting there, and I was watching I was going through everybody's video yesterday.
Yeah.
Everybody's embarkation day, man. You told him, you was like, "Hey, we're gonna go check out this." Man was sitting back in the chair like this.
He was
RJ
chill.
just chilling, big
He
chilling.
was so chill.
Man, he's such a vibe, man. We like RJ. Yeah, no, for sure.
But yeah, I think that was part of like a pro and a con of just like there's tons of space, but also like a con is just like enjoy your kids. Also, they have Surfside for a reason,
yeah, but I mean, like there's some kids that just don't vibe with Surfside, and I get that. Like, cause when my kids, my parents used to put me with. You remember FitWorks?
Yeah.
My parents used to put me in the daycare in there when they would go work out.
Yeah.
And there'd be a 2-year-old in there while I'm like 7, 8 years old. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do?
I get that.
Yeah. And they'd be snotty and I could like smell the sickness.
Okay.
And it just grossed me out. So I get when kids have an aversion to hanging around other kids like that sometimes.
YOLO.
When it's like forced fun.
I'm gonna go with YOLO then.
Uh-oh. I know who I think it is. Welcome in. On the go with YOLO. I was talking to her yesterday. Or last night, actually. I'm sorry if I kept you up last night because we was talking about some Harry Potter stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, she's got me outdone. I thought I liked Harry Potter. She has a whole room dedicated.
Oh my god.
So I told her about the Harry Potter universe that I want to go to. She was like, "Oh, I'll do you one better. I want to go to UK and see blah 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 blah, and then I want to go to New York." And I was just like, "Okay."
I do want to go shopping.
Put my pocket change away while you go have fun.
I do want to go shopping in the Harry Potter.
Oh God, don't I? Oh,
really fun.
I would have so much fun. Sorry, we're getting off track. Let's get back to the cruise. Drinks, selection, power of the drinks, and all of it. How do you feel?
Okay, so I feel like there's like two parts to this because on one end we're coming from like we have the drink package, so
shout out to Dad.
We had shout out to my dad. He got us that for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So like we got to enjoy whatever for free. So we got to try every single type of drink. And I will say the variety of drinks was awesome, amazing. Each bar had a theme. The menus were super cool, like so thought out and like really design-wise, very nice. Really great quality drinks. They didn't skimp out on nothing. Sorry, I was reading the comments. But they didn't skip out on anything. So I really like that. However, I saw the price points of the drinks. I saw the price points of the drinks, and for the average person that like doesn't have the drink package, that's expensive. Okay, that is like if we didn't have the drink package, I would not be drinking all that. Hi, Sig.
Sig in the house.
Yeah, for the average person who doesn't have the drink package, that crap's expensive.
No,
Like,
let me run that back because as you were talking about it, it
there's like one of them. There was a couple drinks. There was 2 drinks at 1,400. I think that were like one was $14, one was like 17, and I was like, for one drink.
Facts. And no, we are the average people.
Yes,
we are the average people. Don't get it twisted.
If we didn't have that drink package,
was bestowed
we
upon
wouldn't
us.
have been.
We are not balling like that.
Yeah, we wouldn't have been like getting all them.
I was trying my best to bestow my drink package upon others because I had it. Okay, I was just like, hey, do you get the drink package? They was like, yeah. I was like, dang, you got the drink package? And it's not because I had the drink package. It's not like, oh, I got the drink package. You don't. It was more so. It was all along the line of let me give it back where I can because it was given to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm so happy you just brought that up because like them drinks were expensive, but they were delicious and worth every penny.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, like there was not a drink that I ran into that I did not like. Even something new that I thought I wasn't gonna like. And it started off weird, but then it grew on me. And I remember talking to Miss Yolanda. I said, "Do you like blah 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 blah?" She said, "No, I like to taste my liquor." The more that cruise, throughout the cruise, that became more and more true for myself.
Yeah, I'm in a position.
Yeah, no, I was super. What's the word I'm looking for? Impressed with their drink selection and how well. Not only that, like I guess it was just more so the flavors that like and what.
Team Reese said, "I didn't have a drink package, so I was very selective. Oh, thank God for people who were nice enough to sponsor a few." No, for real, because we would have been in the same spot if we didn't have that drink package.
When y'all would tell me no, I'm fine, and I knew y'all didn't have the drink package, I'm like, dang it, I'm trying to get y'all up, like get y'all on the drinks too, like
but I just think that like
I know when enough is enough though.
I just think that like those prices were a little much.
Yeah.
Even at like the smaller, like just like walk up little bars, those prices were even. I'm like, dude, what the heck?
No.
So
one bar I regret not going to was the Swim and Tonic. I really wish we would have gotten in there because people keep saying it was like an afterthought to the Hideaway. True, I get that, but then the way that they did it, the cutout that they used, and then they had details all the way down to their menus being full.
Yeah, that
was pretty awesome. Like I remember walking past, seeing it. And then people just reiterating, and I wish I could have gone over there because I like gin. I'm not gonna lie, I like gin. So I would have liked to have some more gin type of drinks while I was there. Put this one away. Hold on, what'd she say? I love the convenience of a drink package. Just get it and go. Nothing to sign. Girl, yes. And I'm gonna be honest, the only other cruise that I had the drink package on was MSC, the seaside.
We did technically have it on that one Carnival cruise that got canceled, and then we like rebooked it. We technically had it because they gave us our money back for it, and then like we kind
of just
it was a thing.
We'll get to that after this. Y'all want to hear about it.
That was a whole.
That was when we first started out. So we really started out vlogging.
But I will say that my dad was like, I want you to enjoy this whole thing, like, have the best experience, all this stuff. So he ended up getting it for Christmas, and like that's probably the best present.
The best,
like that was so nice,
was so dope.
But
yes, no having to blah 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 blah, and hey, do you want to open it? Yeah, like not having to do that was so fantastic. It was a great feeling being able to be amongst people and not have to feel that like I don't know, like that. Feel like, oh dang, I can't, because I'm like in a situation where I can't. And to be honest, if I didn't have that drink package, that's exactly how I would have been.
It was just like I said, those drinks were very very pricey. Yeah. I just didn't. Were they worth the price? I don't know. I think they overpriced it quite a bit. Like those were some airport type drinks. I'm like, okay,
yeah, true.
So, but cool. Con for me was probably the Red Party
Oh God, yes. Hold on. Before we get into that, hold on. I keep saying I'm going to go without the drink package to gauge the difference in price. I've yet to do it. I don't trust my. That's funny. But no, I get it. Once you get that convenience of being able to just snap your car on the table and give me top shelf, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like once you get that, even now, even having the drink package, and now I still don't feel like I was there at that level. If I'm being honest, because I don't know what the hell top shelf is. Number one, because
I'm not a big drinker like that though.
I drink Pink Whitney and lemonade. Come on now, I'm not that complicated. I'm super simple.
I'm not a huge drinker until we have a drink package.
Hold on, we're gonna get to you, man. We're talking about some huge drinker. Hold on.
I'm not.
Hold on, y'all. We're gonna get to that. She said I did. Yolanda said she didn't mind buying rounds. True, true. Before the shutdown, she could have. Hold on, I'm gonna put this up. Before the shutdown, she could have sworn that cruise ship drinks were like $12. And I remember seeing them for about like probably, I would say what, 10 to at least 14. That's the highest.
I think the highest I remember seeing is $12 Leipzig. Yeah. Like and even then I was like, okay, $12, I'll do it, but like I don't want to.
Yeah.
But then I saw the 14 and 17 and I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's just a whole different right now. And plus, I don't want to take into account that we were on the Royal.
Yeah.
So I think Royal had a lot to do with it. However, moving on to your con, Chai. What was that? You said the red party, right? Go ahead. Let's talk about it.
I just thought it was so bad. I just felt like they could have. Okay. I guess all into one. The live music was great. I loved all of the live music on this trip on Icon. In all of the bars and all of the settings. I loved all of the live music. And they had one specific DJ, I can't remember his name, who was at Hideaway on the ship. He was great.
The white guy and the black guy. There was two of them.
The black guy.
The white guy was like earlier in the day, and then the black guy got on and like.
It was when we were there. Whenever we were there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. While we were there, the music changed in the instant.
Yes, he was playing like all the good oldies, like like our oldies, like us 30-year-olds.
Stupid.
But he was playing all the good stuff. And
all the 2000s music.
Yeah, all the 2000s.
Okay, there you go.
And then we get to the red party that night. I could have swore up and down that
I knew that. I just knew that party was going to slap.
I knew it was going to be so good. I was like, oh, I'm so excited. We get to go, party, have fun, dance, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I know other people did have fun. Y'all made it fun. Yeah. However, I don't think I just couldn't vibe with the music. I just couldn't get with it. I feel like they could have did better. Maybe like better advertising for the red party. I don't know. Something could have changed there. They definitely could have been better than that. At one point I went and sat on the side and I was like, okay, well.
True. Also, but I thought what the red party did for me though, it was basically a creators get together, if I'm being honest. I felt it, everybody else felt it. I've seen other people say it, it's true. But what I liked about it was I got to see y'all's personality come out. Sing was out there getting down. She was out there getting down.
Just partying.
Parkers was out there getting down. At one point, I had to turn and look at Miss Siobhan, and I said, "Oh, like
she's having fun."
And then Vacation Vibes was getting down. Christina was getting down. Who else was over there having a good ass time? Who was it?
Jared,
Addie, and Terry. They was having a good time. Like it was just seeing people. Come out I really don't want to say come out of my shell because that's not the phrase I'm looking for. I'm looking for people just let their shoulders drop and like seeing them outside the camera. That was so fun for me. And then me being able to be my goofy self. Being able to be my goofy self. I had a great time with that. Having a great time. I got to party with all of my creators in one spot. Man, I don't know how to do that for me.
Yolo said, Royal is not famous for their parties. They not, nor do they advertise as the fun ship, which is true. So I totally get that, and I think that's kind of like what I was expecting on the ship, this big, this grand. They've made this huge deal about this big old ship. They made this huge deal about everything that's on it. And then those type of parties, they just went like, "Wah." And I was like, okay.
True. I will say that I expected a bigger bang out of an iconic party.
Yeah.
Rather.
Or I think what I was looking for is like the DJs to kind of like read the room. Like, okay, at Music Hall, when we were all there partying, we were doing great, okay? The DJ was doing great. He was going, okay? We had some great stuff coming up. And then all of a sudden it went just like, one song, and everybody was like, okay. Yeah. And we just like all turned off and like
walk away.
Yeah, you could just feel it all just like go down. And we were like, okay, well, that was it.
Yeah. That was a turn off.
Yeah.
Sail-Away. How do we feel about that? Compared to what other Sail-Aways we've done.
Was that a Sail-Away?
It did not feel like a Sail-Away.
I feel like it could have been bigger considering it was the inaugural.
There was no get down with your bad self moments. There was no, like they did fireworks during the day.
During the light.
Like while it was still light outside. I mean, yes, you can see them, but just, there's no, like the ambience isn't there, you know? Like the mood wasn't set for fireworks.
Yeah.
So they had this little section where kids were dancing along with like some of the, you know, crew and whatnot, but that was really it.
Hi, Dad.
Dad in the chat?
Yeah.
Where he at? There he is. What's up, Dad? Yeah, it was just really not what I expected it to be. It wasn't iconic, and I was just, where's the boom? Where's the pow? Where's the get up off your butts and start dancing, or we gonna shake this place? You know what I'm saying? Where's that at?
I just thought it would be more because it was the inaugural sailing of the biggest ship in the world, and like they made this huge big deal about this ship, and then the Sail-Away party was just like, okay, we're sailing away. Okay, we're done.
Yep.
I was like, okay, so are we going to dinner? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, and that was like, for some of y'all, it was my first time like meeting y'all, like legit having conversations, you know,
like face to face,
like face to face. So like with Fab Jer Life and who else did that was up top when we were sailing away. Of course,
Vanessa and Christina.
And then, like, I was expecting to be able to vibe with them during that Sail-Away party, but then it just wasn't that atmosphere. So it was just it was just dry, very dry. It wasn't fun. But sailing away from Miami in that aspect was amazing. I would love to sail away from Miami.
Yola said, "Typical royal."
What did she say?
Typical royal.
She said, "Nope." Wait, look. She said, "Nope." That's comedy. But no, for real. Like I would have wanted a better. I wanted a better party than what we had.
Yeah,
definitely. I think with a bigger Lido deck too, like something that's connected to both sides, like a spot where it's bigger instead of having it divided down the middle would have been better because. Like it just divides people and it makes them not want to, come together.
Yeah,
but that's mine.
Yep.
Food.
Blessed.
For real. Okay, so no, we haven't been on Virgin yet, and you can tell because we're sitting here talking about how good Royal's food was.
Yeah, we haven't been on Royal yet, or Virgin yet. We will get there.
It's probably going to be one of our.
Okay, so
just parents, obviously.
We take one trip a year with just us.
Yeah.
We get one trip a year that's just adults.
Yep.
So we have to choose wisely.
Yeah.
so I think we're probably going to do Virgin for our 10-year anniversary, which is not next year, but the following year. So 26.
Yep.
That's probably what we're going to do for our 10-year wedding anniversary.
Or we can work it to how we can drop off the kids and back home and then book it down to Miami. I'll do that. Like I'll see, like, shoot, money got to be hitting correctly in order for
Reese said, "Yeah, the Lido deck made the Sail-Away party a little weird."
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, thank you for saying that. Thank you for concurring.
But yeah, so food.
Awesome.
I didn't have. I had one dish the entire time that I didn't like.
What?
It was those enchiladas. The pork enchiladas.
The pork enchiladas from NDR. That wasn't horrible. Y'all, she said, "Babe, I don't like this." I said, "Great, because it looks fantastic." And I started cutting it up and smashing it. That was so good. What did I eat? What else did I eat that night? I can't remember.
The Indian food.
Every time they had Indian food.
I got it. Everything was
It was y'all. It was my first time having Indian ever, and they did it.
Do you understand? I have been trying to convince him we've been together for 12 years. Okay? 12 years. I've been trying to convince him for at least 10 or 11 to get some Indian food in his body. And he's like, no, I don't feel like it. We get on a ship. He's like, yeah, I'll try it.
It was so good. It was like 10 out of 10. Highly recommend doing it again.
Yeah.
It was so good.
It was super good.
Like
we had so main dining room, super great. Everything was awesome.
Every time. Waiters.
Oh my gosh, they were the sweetest people ever.
They were awesome.
Which I've really never had any bad
Kunj
experiences with waiters.
was his name. Kunj.
Yes, and Emilio.
They were
super nice. Super great. Main dining room, awesome. Windjammer, amazing.
Yeah.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Aquadome Market, amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Don't get me started.
What was about Aquadome Market? What was my favorite part? Because I said it over and over again.
Wait.
It was the portion sizes.
Oh, yeah, facts. Yeah. I thought
no, so my favorite part about Aquadome Market was the portion sizes. Like, you could try a little bit of each of them and, like, not be crazy stuffed.
True.
You know?
Very true.
Yeah, the crepes, those were super good. Yeah. Those crepes were awesome. What else? I guess the place that we didn't try, we did try, we did a Zoomies. We tried a Zoomies hibachi on the last night. That was the specialty that we tried.
Yeah. That was so good. She couldn't even finish. The portions were so big.
Okay, part of it was because I was very
like I said, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
I wasn't feeling
We're gonna get to that. You thought you was out of the
that
woods.
was self-inflicted illness. But it was super good. It was really, really such good.
What happened?
Such good hibachi. What else?
Are you good? Okay, sorry. I mean, I pushed something.
What else? Well, my dad said that the Italian place was awesome. That was like the best salmon that they've ever had.
Yeah. I haven't been to. What was it called?
Was it lobster?
What's it called?
Giovanni's.
I don't know what he had. I can't remember.
Dad, if you're still in here.
Yeah, put it in the chat, Dad.
Put it in the chat and let people. I don't remember what you had, but I do remember y'all raving about Giovanni's. So that was really nice. Really good.
Yeah, but like the food overall for me was phenomenal. You mentioned something that made me
Cafe.
go back to it.
That was super good.
Fantastic. Good food there. Especially late night. Having good little sandwiches and stuff to get.
Came in clutch.
Very much so. I had a great time.
I wanted pizza, but they were open.
Yeah. But then
Dad said the Italian was amazing. What was your favorite part of it though?
Yeah. You can go ahead and put that in the chat.
Yeah, put that in the chat. Let other people know how good it was.
You silly.
Yeah. We didn't try it, so we don't know.
I can't remember what I was gonna say, so we can move on. If I think that, I will come back to it. The atmosphere overall. Oh, okay. So prior to trying Royal, we've had friends that have gone on Royal before and told us like, hey, if you get on Royal, there's this certain atmosphere that tells the us's that we're not supposed to be there. And like,
we're hopping in on that.
I had to,
I said we're hopping in on that.
No, not at all.
No, I'm saying like
I
we're
don't
talking
feel
about
that
it.
way. I don't feel that way. I was actually going to oppose that statement because when he told me that, he was like, yeah, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. And then once we got on the ship, I was like, yeah, I don't feel that way at all. If anything, the us's outdid the majority.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it just made me, I felt right at home. I didn't feel any negativity at all. I felt very well taken care of. I felt attended to. And it was a great environment. Like for me, but maybe it's because it's me, because I can rub elbows with damn near anybody.
Yeah.
You know? So.
I was just happy to be there, so I have no idea.
I was just happy to be here. Yeah, no, the atmosphere was amazing. Walking in, that artistic flow of everything was fantastic. The art on the walls, the moving pictures in the walls, the pearl itself, all the mechanics that it took to make it. everything down to the daggone dog that was peeing on the light post. The man sticking up out of the ground at the other end. You know what I'm saying?
Like, the girls on the diving board. That was a good one. That was a cool one. Yeah. I don't know, because all of the art
in the center of the ship, right?
Yeah, I kept complimenting all of the art throughout the ship, and that made the atmosphere like so. Just, I mean, phenomenal. Dad said had the salmon over pasta, which together was very good. Ambiance dinner. Had feeling in a good Italian restaurant.
That makes me happy. Okay. You know what? That being said, I will try it again. Not again. I'll try it next time. I will. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Dad. Wait, who is that? Yolo says she's loyal to Royal and she loves them. They have their issues like all the other lines. True, because with MSC, when we were on there, we had a great time. 90% of the time, the other 10% was the customer service and how they would talk to us. Not treat, but talk. Well, I guess that goes hand in hand, right? It was just how they would talk to us. We were just like, we're paying customers this, that, and the third. Like, what stick got up your butt or something like that, you know? Yeah. Stuff like that. But on Royal, didn't feel any of that. I felt very well taken care of. Yeah. Even minus the room steward. But even in that, when he did do the room, he did a phenomenal job. Yeah. So I had a great time with it.
Yolo said, which carnival ship have you been on, Yolo? Like, which one was it?
Oh, yes. Yeah. For us, we've been on Glory, Breeze, Magic, Miracle, and Paradise. But yeah, while you're getting that up, I'm going to go ahead and move on to my next thing.
Celebration, she said.
Ooh, that's one of the newest ships.
We've been wanting to try it.
We've been wanting to try Celebration. No, let's go. Horizon.
Okay, well, COVID kind of took Horizon from us. Yeah. So COVID took Horizon and Panorama. We were booked on Panorama for a hot second, and that got canceled too. So yeah. We'll get there. Mm-hmm. We'll get there.
Mm-hmm. But pandemic, man, that hit.
So what other things are you about to talk about?
I don't blow it. Let's see. We hit on those. We hit on the pizza. We hit on the club. The comedy. Ooh, the comedy. Yo, let's get into it. Yo, the comedy club, the Attic was fantastic. It was so much fun, man.
Okay. Yeah. Those comedians were like literally had us laughing from when they got on stage to when they got off stage. Yeah. Like there's 3 of them in an hour.
Yep.
I think I probably would have liked the last 2, the second and the third guy, to just do like 30 minutes and 30 minutes because that was nice. They were so funny.
Yeah, that's true, Dad.
Panorama was great. Our best carnival ship. We're gonna get there.
We'll get there.
But yeah, that comedy show, I walked out of there like crying, laughing. Like it was so good. And they did a really good job of pulling people from the audience in. They did just being interactive.
Slow your roll there. Keep going. I'm listening. Keep going. Keep going.
But I just think that the reservation process kind of threw me for a loop because it's good, but it's also bad. Like we got there and they're like, "Oh, if you don't have a reservation, you can't be seated." It wasn't even like a sold out booking of it. You know what I'm trying to say? We ended up the whole line of standby, which was all of us. We were standing by the icon, like feather wall or whatever. It was a huge line of us. Okay. And almost all of them got in because they're like, "Oh, we're going to wait until all of the reservation people show up." Well, we got in there and everybody else got seated. Like all the standby people got seated.
We all got seated.
That was kind of like awkward and weird, but we got in there. And once we did, it was really great. I kind of regret not sitting up in the front. I really do, because that would have been fun, and that would have been an even better experience.
Maybe not. Sorry, I'm trying something. Anyways, the comedy show. The first guy, he was funny. The second guy, he, like China says, she got us engaged. He got engaged with the crowd. He called me out. And thank God I know how to roll
You're
with
a good
punches,
sport.
and I'm a good sport because when I tell you this stuff was funny,
The jokes
and
he
like
was
the
saying
jokes
probably
that
would
he was
pass
saying,
on somebody that
it's
was like
2024, y'all. People are
too
super
easy.
sensitive, right? Bruh, and when he called me out and like, because I was sitting right, okay, if the stage is right here, like I was probably a good 10, 15 feet, maybe 10.
Mhm.
What you
Probably
think?
less.
Yeah,
Like,
I
probably
was.
like 10 feet.
He could have thrown a pen and hit me, like. But he used me as an example, and it made the joke 10 times funnier when he did that because I went along with it to reinforce him. And man, when I tell you I love comedians that do that, even when your jokes are it just a little bit dirty, man, he was top notch to me. That
Well,
was
it
the
was
best.
adult.
And
It was
the best part.
the adult show, so I expect it to be dirty. I
Oh, well,
expect
that's
it to
true.
be.
No, because of Carnival, there was that one dude that looked like he was
That was
kick
too
the bucket.
raunchy. That was
He was like raunchy for no reason
that was
without a good.
it wasn't good at all.
Yeah.
But like if you do it tastefully,
Yeah,
you know,
his punchlines were so dope.
so good.
Oh God, he was funny. And then there was this Asian guy that came on. He said, "No, I am not your room steward."
That's how it started off.
Yo, we started crying.
We were like, oh,
Oh man,
that's where we're going.
funny. He
It
was
was really
so
good.
funny.
It was
It's
really
just
good.
like
So if you do get on,
yeah, comedy.
go to the comedy show.
Go to the comedy show on Royal. You're not gonna be mad, especially on the Icon of the Seas. Next thing, hold on, wait. I think we got some. I got a comment that I saw just now. Yeah, I need to. Yes, yeah. I know my bestie who is loyal to Carnival told me I need to try a real Carnival ship. Okay, maybe when she says real Carnival ship, she means one of their dream classes.
Or like they're newer.
No, she's already been on
Oh,
Celebration. Celebration is newer.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, like
Okay.
one of their broken in, really well done ships. Like not well done, but like well broken in ships. Definitely like the dream classes.
Glory or yeah.
Breeze, Carnival Dream. What else?
I think we have a special relationship with
And my
Carnival
baby
because
Magic. My baby Magic was in
got
it.
hurt.
She's
I don't know who was guiding that one, but,
that was rough. They couldn't do nothing about that.
but I think that we love Carnival so much because that's where our love for cruising came.
She started it.
And
She started it.
I did.
I didn't even know what a cruise was until she said it.
That's for another situation.
Yeah.
You know, like that's when we got married. It was our honeymoon.
I was not up.
We were very
I was
young.
not up for
We were
y'all.
21. I was 21. So we love Carnival. I'm not going to stop cruising Carnival. I don't care how ghetto it is. I don't know what other people say, but I love Carnival. So
They say it's the Walmart of the seas.
yeah,
That's
think
so
it
rude to say because it's really not. They really do a great job.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I've never had a bad experience, honestly.
Okay, so on our second cruise, we're gonna have a little story time. What happened was, me and China were chilling. Right, this is before we even had kids. It's 2018, and we were chilling in our state when we had an interior room. It was probably about like 2 or 3 at night. And all of a sudden, we hear this couple start arguing, and we didn't know what was going on, right? So we just hear, I'm fucking tired. I'm like, they were saying all sorts of obscenities, just, I'm tired of this. And then, boom, those walls are like this thing, number one. Two, they caved really quickly. The room to our room, like the wall to our room caved in like this.
Yeah.
I had to push it back to reinstall the wall. Then I called security. Then I stepped outside of my room because dudes started coming down our way, causing even more mess. And we were just trying to sleep.
But I think that can happen on any ship.
True.
Too much alcohol, whatever.
That was
so.
crazy.
I don't really think that wasn't necessarily.
That's not on Carnival, but it's
still
crazy that.
But I like MSC. I loved MSC.
MSC was
and now Royal. Like, so I can't say like I'm only loyal to Royal.
The hardest part about Royal for me is the fact that we did it so big on the inaugural that now any other cruise we take is going to be weird without y'all. When I say that, I mean all the content creators that were there. I felt like we had a family, a legit family there. Like I felt like a family reunion. And now I don't feel like I'm going to have that on any other cruise.
Yeah.
However, there's one in October that I know of with POTG.
When is that?
It's on October 13th.
Oh, we could go.
You? No, I'm just saying. Yeah. That was it for comedy adult areas.
I want to try.
There should have been a little bit more how big the ship was.
Yes.
When I say adult areas, yes, Hideaway was nice, but I felt like that pool was way crowded in Hideaway. It was nice. It was cool. It felt good to get in and everything. But at the end of the day, it wasn't that big. There was beds in it. The people that had the beds, I think it was a good addition as like just having the beds there because then you got like service straight to your bed and everything.
Yeah.
That's cool and all. But like just the amount of space that we had it didn't hit how I thought it was going to hit.
Mm-hmm.
But shout out to Dad for accidentally buying a second bed down on the little platform.
I guess a tip for anybody else: when they say buy 2 beds, it's not 2 beds. Okay, you want to buy one because it's big enough for 2 people. My dad bought 2,
thinking that it was for
that it was like him and then his wife, and he was messaging me like, "You guys need to get down here. You guys need to get down here." I'm like, "For what? You have 2 beds. It's one for you, one for her. We're to sit down there."
Yeah.
But he was like, "No, like you just have like there's 2 beds. I accidentally bought them, and here you go." So when we got down there, they're like enormous. I'm sure that there will be a picture or a video or something of it. But yeah, so a tip: don't buy 2 beds. Just buy one. I do think like from far away and from all the other videos, the pool in Hideaway looks bigger than it actually is.
Yeah, it's not as big as it looks.
It's not as big as it looks at all. Like the stairs, I feel like in the little landing part, that takes up more space than the actual pool.
Yeah.
True. The bar was
that
nice.
Should have been used for more pool area.
I just kind of feel like they could have just did that a lot different. Like I feel like the bar could have been like in the middle instead of like all the way on the other side. It was just a little off.
YOLO, yes. Okay, so I'm happy that you just said that. Give me a second. Grease up my lips a little bit.
YOLO's have fun and enjoy the game.
Okay, have fun. Yes, I want to try Sunshine. I cannot wait to try it, and I think it's in the stars for us coming up either now or 2025. So it's written.
Alex Bailey said favorite drink on the ship. Oh, sorry.
I got it. I'm looking at it.
I didn't know.
Look. It's on the screen right now. See? Oh. Miss Bailey. What is your favorite drink? Oh, I got 2 of them. Go for it. I got 2 of them.
Let me think about it. You go first.
I got a picture of it. One is called.
I know exactly what one of mine is. It was the freaking lime and coconut drink in the bucket.
Oh, that was so fire, yo. Okay, so if you go to lime and coconut is this baller little like bar up on the top deck. Like is it towards the back or the front?
I don't even know.
I think it's
we were just in a random hot tub.
Yeah, it was random to us, but like only because we were drinking. So
it's called lime and coconut.
Lime and coconut. So they give it to you in a little bucket.
I don't even know what it is.
It's like a souvenir bucket, and it was so dope.
I thought Rick was 30 or 2. I think it just scared me.
Oh.
So I think it tasted like it was like pink lemonade and like coconut
pina colada
and like
lemonade.
Yeah, I don't know. My dad had it. My dad and his wife had it too, and they said the same thing. They were like, "Where the heck has this been all weekend? Like all week?" Ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna buy 2 cabanas again. Maybe come with it. Oh, thanks, Dad.
I got it. Here it is. Here's try with the lime and the coconut. I don't know if y'all can see that. Right there. Those are those buckets I was talking about. And those are like super, y'all, that is an entire drink that you have to drink. And they feel a little ice, sure, but it's still a lot to drink.
There was a lot to drink. My dad said, ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna buy 2 cabanas again if my babies come with us. Thanks, Dad.
Say less, I'll be in there, Dad. That's why you treat me so good. I love you. Oh my goodness, mercy.
No, we did, but it made the experience so much better. It really did. Like we were just like on those beds in Hideaway, just like
fact.
chilling, and it was really, really
I
nice.
want to talk about Hideaway
We
in and of itself
appreciate it. So,
in a second.
well, yeah, that was my favorite drink. Sorry, we're like jumping, but that was my favorite drink out of all of them. I don't even. Once I had that drink, it was like the second to last day too. So I was kind of disappointed about that. Second to freaking last day, and I'm like, dang, where's this drink been the whole time?
Yeah.
But that was really good.
Yeah, mine, I had two of them. One was called the Joropo from Bolero.
You got that like.
No, I have like sometimes like 3 a night. Like, okay, it's so good. I think I'm pretty sure I have a picture of it in here. One of the best drinks on that ship. It has like coconut, lime, the lime in the coconut. No, let me stop. But no, it's seriously amazing. Here it is. The Joropo. It's super good. Kind of tilt that for you. And it's so good. It has the lime shavings and the coconut shavings. And it's a weird texture at first. Okay. But the taste and the flavor, you can't beat it. So like after you get past like the texture of everything, like when I say texture, I mean like it was just the coconut pieces. A lot of people don't like the texture of coconut. You can ask for them to not put it in there. So it was, but like amazing. I had at least 2 or 3 of them per night. And sometimes in the middle of the day, like I would just go get it. Like it was that good. And then my second was 1400 cocktail that they give you at the 1400 bar, which is a great bar. If you go, ask for Roberta because she will take care of you. She is awesome. She's like this. She's probably like what 5'4", 5'5". You'll know her if you see her. She's super amazing. She took care of us every time we were at 1400. And that drink, it's like it comes in a martini glass. Everybody loves it. You can't go wrong with it. It's got a very citrusy, I don't know how else to describe it, but it's a really good drink. I'm looking for it right now. I wasn't prepared for that question. I'm happy you asked it though. Really good drink. I don't know exactly how much it cost.
So many videos of that 1400.
Yeah, now I can't find it. Like, what's up with that? Oh no, the other thing, our second favorite thing were the woohoo shots.
Those were really good.
And Bane from Travel Spree, they. Speaking of which, hold on, because once I'll get to that in a second. They mentioned what green tea shots. Green tea shots. Now, we did the mini drop shots with them, and that was busting. That was so good. But the woohoo shots was something that he turned me on to as well. But the green tea shots was something I was never gonna try until he was like, "Bro, you don't know what you're missing." Sure enough, I tried it, and forever a fan. Forever a fan. Why can't I find that freaking 1400? Are you serious?
That 1400 was really good. I also at the 1400 bar, I had a really, really good espresso martini.
Facts, you did.
That was so good. I got that a couple of nights while we were there, and it was really good.
Yeah, they did it right on that one. I remember they do it with a little coffee bean in the middle. Babe, I don't have it. Did I take that picture with your phone?
I don't think so.
You sure?
Yeah.
It should be right here, and I don't have. Like, I'm looking, and I don't have any of it.
Maybe it's on your camera.
Maybe it's a video that I took. If I find it, you know what?
It'll be in a video. Just keep on the lookout.
Okay. If you're watching some of our videos, you're gonna see it because I guarantee I took a video of it because the girl, what she does is she'll blow a bubble on top of it. Oh wait, here it is. See? But mine just kept popping. Here, let me pull that back. Oh, that's kind of
super good.
There you go. That's better. Yeah. So those are so good. It's iconic. It's cool. Something to do, you know. And those are like some of the best drinks ever on the ship.
Super good.
I don't know if you caught me earlier when I said that that was one of the like like there was no drink that I had that I didn't like on the ship. So it's kind of hard to put down a favorite. But that's no. There was another one at the Hideaway Beach. The one that had like grapefruit in it. Not the beach, but the Hideaway on the ship.
That's my second favorite.
No, because you kept getting the purple one. It was really cool looking.
I got that grapefruit one like I don't know how many times.
Yeah, like Hideaway on the ship is. They got some really good
You're
drinks
right.
back
It's
there.
really hard to pick a favorite on the ship because there were so many drinks, and each bar had like a personalized menu. Yeah. So you kind of just picked a bunch of drinks the whole time.
Yeah, this one was my favorite.
It was kind of like it was kind of like a Paloma.
Right there, if you can see it.
You can't really see it.
That one.
You'll see it in the video, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'll put it in the video. I think I said something about it in the video.
It's kind of it's Alex. It's like a Paloma, a grapefruit Paloma.
Oh, did she comment that?
Yeah,
Paloma. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, it was so good. There's this dark. What was that dark purple one?
Oh, I don't remember.
Remember it had the flower in it and everything. Your dad got it like 3 times.
Oh,
Dad, you're still in here. What was the name of that drink? Because that one also was really good. I got it one time. Okay, let me tell you, I was so messed up at Hideaway. I was vibing by myself. This girl over here reading a book. And I'm talking about Hideaway on the ship because it flipped at the Hideaway Beach. Somebody else got messed up and I was the sober one.
Nobody talking about that.
But yeah. Those are some great drinks on there.
Yeah.
Good question. Thank you. Let's see. Adult areas. The shows.
Amazing. Point blank period.
The ice show. Quest was alright.
Why was it just I?
We'll get to that. And then what other show did we do? The water show. There was one more, right?
No.
Am I tripping? It was only 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Water show. Let's start with that one because I'm saving the best for last. The water show was fan-freaking-tastic. Oh my God. Y'all, the music that they incorporated along with choreography and the lights, my senses were just exploding everywhere. I couldn't contain myself. At points I was just grabbing on the child like I was having a great time.
Yeah. And
like just the choreography, the music, the surrounding, the water was falling from this ring in the center of the dome. It was just so magical seeing the people float through it and like the people just float back and forth through. Oh my gosh, like I don't want to ruin it for you so that way you can see it for yourself, girl. Oh my God, it was fan-freaking-tastic. Yeah. We had an amazing time at that show.
The ice skating show was probably my favorite. But I'm just saying, like, out of all the shows, that was
your favorite? Yeah. Then she wanted me to hit on Quest.
Okay, so
nobody told me that.
Quanda.
Was it Quanda that? It was Quanda. Damien and Quanda from D&Q.
They were setting you up.
Yeah, man. So I asked Damien. I said, "Yo, so what's up with this Quest?" He said, "Yo, you don't want to volunteer for anything because you know, like my brother one time was sitting down in his underwear for the better part of an hour." I said, "Excuse me." And so I just sat there, I was being cool, I was calm and collected. When they said, "Okay, we need one guy and one girl from this blah 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 blah," we was like, "All right, cool." I sat there like this. Then I started realizing that nobody was raising their hand. I was like, "Cool, I'm not gonna raise my hand." But then I turned around and started looking to see who was gonna be raising their hand. Everybody was looking at me. Y'all, when I tell you, I was like, no, hell no. I ended up going down, and it was me that was in my underwear, me taking my shirt off, me doing some pretty crazy stuff that I would never do.
And we can't give too much detail because we don't want to steer you away from going to the question. It's actually very fun.
It's fun to watch.
It's very adult.
Very adult, yes.
And if you need I suggest getting a few drinks in you to be a little comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
But that was really fun. And it was really cool. Just to like let loose and have fun. And everybody's just being goofy, all the adults being kids.
Yeah, it's basically an adult game show. Yeah. It was not a bad time. I'm gonna be honest. If you're a good sport about things, you'll have a great time.
Yeah.
Um, uh, the ice skating show.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what's going on because it started. The way they describe it is how Earth started as an atom and then turned into the beautiful stuff that we have now. When I tell you, it brought out every emotion within me. I don't know how, I don't know why, but it did. It grabbed every emotion from within me and it snatched it out. And I was just like seriously taken back from the music that they used. When they used Rihanna's "Lift Me Up," oh, I lost it. I lost
Yeah.
it. I looked over at her. She wasn't looking at me. I was just just clapping like I was booing. It was bad. It was so bad.
It was a really, really good show.
Yeah.
Definitely book them if you can. Book them in advance because that crap was sold out or booked up
Yeah.
super quick. I just feel like, and that's a con for me, but I just feel like Royal didn't like tell anybody that, hey, reservations are open. So then you go to book it, and because you find it on like a Facebook group or something, and then it's like completely booked up. So that was kind of disappointing. But if you didn't get in, we got in. So,
Yeah.
But still,
True.
what other topics? Because we probably have to wrap up soon.
We're gonna keep going. We're gonna wrap this up here pretty quickly. Let's see. Surfside. How did you feel about that? What do you think about people with kids? Since we do have kids and stuff like that.
I think that for our age group of kids, we have a 4.5-year-old and a 1-year-old. I think that is perfect for them. I can see how older kids wouldn't want to be there. Probably around like 10 to 12. But the arcade is in there, the deserted place is in there. The candy store is in there. So,
and there's another bar at the end of it called Lemon Post, and they apparently have really good
parents.
The parents just watching the kids and having everything.
Yeah. But I think that it's really cool though. I think that it's a very great spot for a really great spot for kids. I think that Royal kind of knew what they were doing with including families as much as they did.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're excited to take our kids on it. So that I don't think I have anything bad to say. Like as soon as I walked in, I was like, my sons would literally die in here. Like they would be so happy in here.
Yeah.
And then and I love that they kept Adventure Ocean with it as well. Like it's just all kids, everything is right there. We obviously didn't experience Adventure Ocean or go in there or anything because we didn't have our kids with us. So didn't really make much sense.
I was not about to be that one guy that just walked up in there without a permit, Yeah.
So we didn't necessarily need to look at that. However, you can check out 5 Year Life. They went in there and had to sign their kids up. The Reese family,
Team Reese
Travels, they have parts of their videos that show it off. So definitely go check them out and check out their experience with it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of somebody else that had kids on the ship. I can't remember who else.
The current family. What's their
Howie Cruise?
Yeah, Howie Cruise. I'm sure that
I'm pretty sure their kids were all in there at one point.
So check out their channels to get more in depth about Surfside. But for us, it made us want to book Icon again to bring our kids.
Absolutely.
So
But outside of that, really, I mean, overall, do we think that Icon is worth the money that we spent on it? I'm gonna say hell yeah. I'm gonna be honest. Because it's everything that we got, and just being new to Royal, they made a lasting impression to me. Now there were some things I was just like, all right, I don't think I would pay that much to do like Hideaway Beach. I don't think it costs $99 or $90 a person or whatever. I think it should only cost probably about $50 a person. So
I think Royal kind of was gouging people
a little bit on some stuff. However, the ship itself worth every freaking penny.
Yeah. I think obviously a lot of people are going to wait a while until those prices go down.
Y'all gonna be waiting a while.
You're gonna be waiting a little while, but I think that Royal's kind of gonna get the hit though. That like, especially in this economy, that like the average family, because that's what it's like going for. They're advertising for, oh, this is the best family vacation, but like a lot of families can't afford to do that as well, like as much. So they might book it out like 2 years in advance because they need some time to pay it off. But I don't think someone's going to book and be like, hey, let's go on a vacation next month. And they're going to just like spring and go for Icon.
Yeah.
Right now.
True. Very true.
I think that
maybe in like 6-7 years, that'll be the thing. No, I'm not even joking.
Yeah, no, for real.
6-7 years, I give it that time amount of time to cool off.
That's how Panorama is now. Like
Panorama's still popping.
I mean, yeah. But I just think that, I think it was worth the money for what we paid because it was an inaugural cruise.
Yeah.
I don't think if that was the price for like August for two of us to go, I don't think I would probably pay that much. But I think that overall it was really great. It was the best experience. It was overall, like, if you're weighing your pros and your cons, the pros 100% outweighed the cons.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
We got probably about 5 more minutes for any last minute questions. Anybody got any more questions real quick that y'all want to throw in the chat? If not, cool. I'm gonna give it a couple seconds, see if it refreshes itself.
And in the meantime, we're gonna shout out all the people that we had a great time with.
Oh my gosh!
All the friends that we made.
Who you want to start with? Because I was not expecting to meet any like I wasn't expecting to meet the people in the way that I met them.
Yeah.
And then for them to feel like family.
Yeah. I think that we walked away from this trip having the connections that we did, and I think that's what made the trip so much better.
True.
But
so number one, shout out to Parkers on the Go.
Mm-hmm.
Mama Bear for giving me all of her great advice.
Yeah.
Trevon, BP for being able to fly with him that day was one of the things that I had to cross off my bucket list.
Yeah.
I had to cross that off. It was either him or Fane from Travel Spree that I wanted to really fly my drone with, and the fact that I got to do it with at least one of them made me very, very happy. Like, y'all, when I tell y'all my cup was full the entire time at this during this cruise.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Shout out
Team Reese, the traveling type.
Mm-hmm.
Me meeting up.
My dad.
That is at the top of the list. If I'm being completely honest,
my dad
was
my parents are very young. So like when we travel with them, like it's just, like we party with them. We like have fun.
Yeah. Shout out to my mom and dad for watching the kids so that we could go on a cruise.
Like our parents we have really great parents. Yeah. We have a great support system, a great team. We live very far away from our family. So sometimes it is
snowing right now.
Yeah, I keep looking out the window. That's why I keep looking out the window. But yeah, like this trip was just awesome. We had the best time. We met the best people. We made the best connections. And yeah, so we appreciate all of you.
I had a blast.
And we also appreciate all of the new subscribers that we got.
Facts.
So thank you so much for
Number
that.
one, my channel blew up because of this cruise and because of the creators that I met. So thank you to everybody that pushed me and helped me to get to where I'm at right now, because I don't think that it would have happened without you guys. Seriously, thank you, and thank you for continuing to come along and follow our journey and whatnot. It is,
we're just getting started.
We're just getting started, but my dream is I'm starting to live it. And if I could do this YouTube thing as a career, I will, because I want this. I need to do this. I want to do this. It's something that is so much fun, so I can put all of my passion into it and just be able to just, provide these experiences for other people so they can actually step up and start doing it. That's one major thing that I want to be able to do. So the more you guys subscribe, the more we're able to do this. Point blank, period. So thank you guys.
If you guys have any more questions, whatever, watching this, watching the playback, feel free to comment, message, share.
I always respond.
All that stuff.
I always respond.
We will definitely be getting back to you guys. But we appreciate you guys for tuning in.
Absolutely. You guys have been amazing. Thank you for everybody here tonight. I appreciate you guys. This has been Julian and
China.
we are now signing off. I will see y'all later. Peace.